hat with some very interesting sport.
That did sound convincing. Yeah, definitely knew that, didn't you? Yes, we've got Sue Wright with us, who won gold in the Commonwealth Games in squash. And obviously, Sue, we're in Olympic year, and you've been named an Olympic ambassador. Tell us a bit about what's involved in that.
Yeah, now I've been named an Olympic ambassador for the Olympic Legacy Programme Sport Makers, which is a legacy programme which is all about getting people from the age of 16 and above organising and getting involved in informal sport at really local level within the communities, and basically just getting their friends, their family, colleagues, whatever, to do some really fun activity, maybe go down the park for a kickabout with their mates, go and throw a frisbee around, maybe dust off the bike out the shed and, start up a bike ride, and kind of just doing it on a really regular sort of weekly, fortnightly basis and just getting people active.
Because this is part of the reason why London won the Olympics back in 2005, was we were saying there is going to be a real sporting legacy for the country, and it's not just about elite athletes, it's about getting everyone involved.
Yeah, it is, and I think that's the key thing actually. Obviously the Olympics itself is about the athletes and what they're trying to achieve. However, there is the bigger picture, and that is what the legacy is about. It's about getting everybody across the board involved in some way, and I think that's really what's great about Sport Makers, is that anyone can do it. This isn't about having to be the best or having to go and win a gold medal. It's about getting out there, being active, being healthy, and having loads of fun. Because
the problem that I saw, I think there were figures out late last year saying that fewer and fewer people are getting involved in sport, which isn't great news when we've got the Olympics just around the corner, and this is precisely what this is trying to combat.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, the impetus is really increasing now, and Sport Makers has got 10,000 people on board already. You can go to www.sportmakers.co.uk and you can sign up. You can go and attend some conventions, workshops in your area, find out what it's about, get some help, get on board, and then you can actually log on, do 10 hours worth of activity and actually get the chance to win some Olympic tickets as well. So everything is really building, and I think the nearer it gets, the bigger it will get, and I think the more people will get involved.
Speaking of the Olympics, of course, you excelled at squash, and squash isn't an Olympic sport, which must be hugely frustrating for you.
Of course, it is incredibly frustrating, but, we are actually in the process of a bid right now. Yeah. We are looking to get squash into the 2020 Games. We're working very hard towards that. Squash is played in 185 countries around the world. It's got 20 million people taking part, men, women, boys, girls, everybody.
What would you drop out? What sport would you get rid of?
That's probably not for me to say. What is for me to say is that squash should be in the Olympics, and in 2020 I would like to think that we will see a squash medalist at the Olympic Games.
Your son's pretty good at badminton, isn't he? And that's in the Olympics.
He certainly is, yeah. My son Ethan was quite a shrewd move there, I think, at that stage. He's picked badminton and he's doing very well, so maybe one day we'll see him at the Olympics. Who knows?
Brilliant. Sue, many thanks for coming in Radio 2 tonight.
That's all right. I'd just like to say I've actually bought your very own Sport Makers t-shirt and bag in
lovely.
the hope you might log on and become a Sport Maker.
I'll do anything for a bag and a t-shirt, frankly.
Thanks very much.